Hi, this is Megan Chapman, and this is the Tuesday Studio Video Visit. We are in the studio today. If you read my blog, the Friday Studio blog, which you can Google, Megan Chapman blog, you will have seen the new series, or the beginnings of the new series. You can remember last week that I was talking about the anchor piece that's over there washed out by the bad lighting, as per usual. And then that this piece down here on the floor kind of came about. And then that piece, here, let's get down there a little bit. That piece then gave way to this piece. And then this piece gave way to that piece. And then that piece gave way to this piece. And you can see all of those pieces on my blog, so of the new bit since the anchor. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces since the anchor, so that means 5. And then over here, I've started 3 more canvases, which just laying the underpaintings for those. I also started some paper pieces. And I don't know what will happen with the paper pieces. The reason I started the paper pieces was because on Sunday, this Sunday, I believe from 12 to 5 is the Maker's Mark. My studio will be open. That's at 36 Dalmeny Street in Leith, Edinburgh. So you can come and to the drill hall and you can see lots of different stall holders, lots of different makers. And then you can pop into my studio, Studio G23. It's on the main floor. If you walk into the main building of the drill hall, you just take a sharp right, and then you take another sharp right, and my door will be open. There's usually music playing, and there's art in the hallway to identify that my studio is open. So that's what's been going on. So a lot of energy, a lot of energetic work. A lot of darkness. I'm not shying away from the black paint. I'm really enjoying the black paint. And I'm really enjoying going into these dark worlds. And really enjoying the feedback. It seems to be moving quite a few people. So yeah, you just never know, and so I have to remind myself of that, is that I can feel like I'm just not really anywhere feeling to do a specific type of work. And then suddenly when you see something like the anchor piece over there, then everything just starts to click. And when you take things from a different perspective, so I had some time to focus more on small works, paperwork, smaller canvases. And then I took that time and then I kind of reassessed, pulled out the canvases that I had started in January, and then realized, okay, there's something here that doesn't need to be destroyed. It just needs to be added to, and I just need to go with this flow and then see where this flow takes me. And I've commented on some of my social media posts, that I use the word alchemy often. My last Tuesday video visit, I think I talked about alchemy or receiving the information. And that's how it is, and for me. And so this kind of thing can't really be controlled. Sometimes it can't really be manipulated. Sometimes I do know I have to show up. So if I don't show up to work, then this doesn't happen. This doesn't come forth. But I also know that there are some days where I just show up to paint backgrounds, or there's some days, like on these pieces down here that are in progress, I just have to put a lot of colors on the canvas and be willing to be uncomfortable, be willing to know that this painting is not going anywhere. This is just a means to an end. This is just a background. This is just a texture. This is just a layer. And then when those parts are there, put down, then the sort of the fun part happens, the magic happens, that alchemy happens, the conduit, the vessel. So that's fun to think about. And it's amazing when it happens, every single time when it happens. Yes, I'm trained. Yes, I've been doing this for over 20 years. you know, I've got the tools, you know. But then there's all the stuff that I don't have that is from beyond, whatever you make of that. You know, painting, I think, sometimes is a combination of, you know, confidence and faith. There's a great scene in Tales of the City, a book by Armistead Maupin. It's also in the miniseries. And Edgar Halcyon, you'll have to look all this up if you care. Edgar Halcyon goes in to see this sort of spiritual healer because he's not doing so well. And he says, you know, she's sort of praying over him, and he says, "I wish I had your confidence." And she says, "Faith, Mr. Halcyon, faith is different than confidence." And I've always loved that line. I love the way the actress delivers it. I love the whole scene. And of course, if you know me at all, you know that I'm a huge Armistead Maupin fan. But I think that's kind of where we are right now. We've got confidence, and we have faith, and we have alchemy, and we know our color scheme. We show up. Yeah, and that's where we are. So come to my studio on Sunday at the Maker's Mark. I've shared it. Also, one other quick thing. Remember I was talking about my book series and that I recorded audio of people speaking about art. Well, I'm really, I'm serious about that, and I've put up the first painting. I put it up on Sunday. You'll see it, and I'm asking you to email me descriptions. All you need to do is say the artist's name. I don't care if you mispronounce it. I don't even know if I would pronounce it correctly. Say the artist's name, say the title of the piece, and then describe either one part of the painting or the entire painting and how it makes you feel in about maybe 2 minutes. You can record a voice memo on your phone and email it to meganchapmanart@gmail.com. If you don't know how to do the voice memo thing, but you do know how to record yourself talking on your computer, you can send me a little file that way. You don't have to, you know, identify yourself other than your email. This would be kept in confidence. I'm not going to say that, you know, Jackie Brown thinks this painting feels like this or looks like this. I just need your voice and your words. And also, if English isn't your first language and you'd rather speak it in your native language, that would be beautiful too. I won't know what you say, sadly, because I'm limited in that capacity, but I would also love it to be in your own words. So go back and see if you can't participate in that. I'm going to be putting out another painting next Sunday as well, but I would love to get your interpretation of this first painting, and eventually I'll tell you why I'm selecting the paintings I'm selecting for the project. So that's what I'm up to in my studio. So I hope you're well, happy, and inspired wherever you are. I hope you are embracing the darkness, but also coming out into the light. And participate. It's fun. I would love to hear your voice. So do participate. If you have any questions about that, you're not quite sure what to do, just send me a message and I'll walk you through it. All right. Yeah, I've said that bit. Okay. Thanks. See you next week. Bye.